Hi guys, you're welcome to day 19 of the 30 days of Christmas with the Million and One podcast with Mowa.mi, your humble host. I'm excited. Ah, it feels like I've been holding my breath since the beginning of what's it called? Since the beginning of 30 days of Christmas. Because not gonna lie, at setup structures. This is so funny because it's like I'm about to contradict what I said in the last episode about consistency, but at setup structures that would help me, show up when I said I would. And at a point, I shot myself in the leg, and the leg was beginning to pain me. But I was like, you know what? I put the word out there, and I'm going to make it happen. Where am I going with this? I'm so happy that I've reached here and we are moving forward. This train is moving forward. Um, and not just for the podcast sake. There's something about saying that you're going to do something and actually doing it that just helps your confidence. So I saw a post, I think I even recreated it on my Instagram, and it was like something about consistency hack. The way the guy was like, the greatest advice I've ever heard about consistency is showing up when you say you're going to show up. And it was last year or the year before where I knew I was going to do a lot of things, a lot of projects I had on my hand, and I just did not have the energy. It really felt like I was tired. I didn't have what it took to like bring them to fruition. And that was because I didn't have as much faith in myself. Like I didn't believe in myself. And one of the things the Holy Spirit helped me do was that He helped me from little tasks. So because hey God, sometimes when you receive a lot of L, oh gosh, the L is so big that somewhere in your mind you're like, can I ever pass this phase? So what He helped me do was that aside from little projects, when I wake up, you see food, arrange your bed, write down a list of things you need to do in it. Just little things. So when I accomplish those things, say for example, arrange your bed, sweep the room, arrange this place, I did it. Sometimes I feel though, hey, don't think that because it's small task I will not do it. I failed sometimes. I did the first week, the second week, I realized I was going to become a little more confident. Um in the things I said I was going to do. I began to have a grasp on it. So I said I'm going to do this, and I'm doing it. I almost said I failed. Oh my gosh. I folded my things. Oh, I really hate folding. Oh, if you know me personally, you know that I would rather wash, I rather clean, I rather even go to the market safe than fold clothes. But I sometimes I'll write it down. I will fold my clothes, and I will not fold all the clothes, but I'll fold a part of the wardrobe, and that's progress. I said I was going to do it. I may not have done it in the capacity that is required for me to do, but I did it. Do you get? So it helps. It really helped my confidence, and well, now you can tell that it's a lot better. I'm not where I need to be, but it has really helped. So I'm saying this to you because if you're struggling with having the energy, yes, because sometimes it's not like you don't know what you're supposed to do. It's not even that you don't have clarity on the project. It's that energy should just stand up, and you will not know that it's coming from a place of the accumulation of L's. You've received so much L, so much la that the thought of even starting up another thing, I just like, I beg, because you don't want to believe in yourself. And I'm saying one practical way to help you out of that place is to set up small tasks, small, minute tasks that even look negligible. See, put it down there, you're going to do it, and start doing it. Just little. Oh, so at the end of the day, I said I was going to wash the place before I sleep, and I washed it. I said I'm going to brush every night. Oh, I'm brushing 1 week, 2 weeks. Oh, I can actually do this. I say I'm going to take walks in the morning. I walked the first day. I didn't walk the second day. I walked the third day. I didn't walk the fourth day. I walked the fifth day. I walked the sixth day. I walked the seventh day. I didn't walk for a week straight. So I walked 5 days. I walked 4 days. I walked 3 days. That's something. And gradually you begin to realize that your confidence is increasing. And funny enough, it's the same thing with bigger projects. um it just translates, because I realized that you may have all the knowledge, you may even have all the clarity, but there's a level of confidence that is required to execute some projects. You need to be able to believe in yourself. If you're a team leader, you need to be able to believe in the members of your team and push them to even believe in their own self. Do you get? How am I saying self? In their own selves. You need to be able to make them believe in their self, themselves. Believe in themselves. I'll clarify that word later. And yeah, that's it about that. This wasn't what I said I was going to share this episode, but you guys just have a way of pulling it out. You just have a way of pulling it out. But really, I think that's it. And if it counts for anything, let me add this. Walking with God means making intentional choices. Yep, it means making intentional choices. So every time you feel that inkling to do something, every time you feel that inkling to pray, say for example you're in the middle of a busy day and then you just remember something, you're like, oh, I really need to pray about this thing. Don't wait to go to a quiet place. Don't wait to go to gather your mind. Just do it there and then. I realize that when it comes to walking with God, responding immediately, responding to the instructions, is like putting one step in front of the other. Do you get? So I'll give you a story. Sometime last year, I really wanted to pray a lot more, and this is why I did a lot of things that I did not have understanding for. 1 minute. So like I was saying, I really wanted to pray some more because there were some things I just did not have understanding about. I knew, you feel like there's something hovering over your head, but you can't just feel the tangibility. And there was no time, literally, or I thought there was no time. I had to wake up early, I had to sleep late. And even that small sleep safe, I'm holding on to it with my everything, because I'm a light sleeper, which means any small noise, I'm already awake. Any small light like this, I like sleeping covering my eyes. So the night is the only time, living in this Nigeria, the night is the only time. In fact, that night, I'm just lucky because I don't live close to, I actually live close to a mosque, but it's still like 5 in the morning, you get. So I hold on to that my night sleep with everything I have. And sometimes I'll have indications to wake up in the night and pray, but you know how you are now begging God, I say, God, please, God, I love you, but please. And then I didn't want to. There's the part where you have to drag your body back. But as at that time, I was like, I don't want to resent you. You know how you feel? It felt like the husband waking the wife up in the middle of the night, and she's like, I beg, I love you. See, but if I start up and cook this food for you, wallahi, I will frown my face, I'll hate you. And you don't want to collect food with frowny face, so please just let me sleep. That's how it felt like I was responding to God. Like I said, it was like a year or two ago, so I've passed that place. But in that period, one of the things that he made me see or realize is that he doesn't want to talk to me just once in a day. He doesn't even want me to talk to him just once in a day. He wants me to talk to him as the day goes by. You know that friend that you're always gisting with. If any small thing happens, you send the person screenshots, you send the person picture, audio recording updates. It makes that at the end of the day, you don't have so much. Yes, you guys can still talk for an hour or two, but it doesn't feel cumbersome. You know how sometimes you want to pray and then you remember when you have a short time to pray. Say for example, in 5 minutes before you go to work, and then like, let's start praying now. That's when I remember the people in my village I had to pray for. So let me host this prayer to when I come back. That's a trap. So like he said, he was like, he even gave me an acronym, oh, PRAY, pray go. Pray, Pray as you go. Pay go. Pray as you pay as you go. Yes. So that means every time a thought came up, I'll bring it before the Lord. I would be like, when I say bring it before the Lord, not like I'll go and for one place to kneel down and put my hands into. No, it was like I would ask the Holy Spirit. I'll say, okay, where is this thought coming from? I was like, oh God, what should I wear? Oh, which road should I pass? And in the beginning, it doesn't feel like it feels like you're talking to yourself, but he will also help your mind because he wants you to know that he's there and you guys are like communicating. So over time, you just realize the relationship becomes better. That's how talking stage used to happen. People just be talking, talking, and talking about everything and anything for its emotions are entered. The same thing, the person you don't keep before you will be out of your mind. Sometimes out of sight is out of mind. So yeah, that's it. That's my addition. See you in the next episode. Bye.